A very good day to you. You know, there's something that we haven't done in a while, and there's also another something that we haven't ever tried, and I want to do that today. So we're gonna make some art with 3 markers only. Excuse me, editing sirens here. I just wanted to let you guys know that we have chosen the winner for the ARRTX giveaway, and somewhere in the video, I will let you know who it is. Okay, bye. Welcome back. First and foremost, let's get the elephant out of the room. I have a boo-boo. I am fine. Don't worry. I was just a little clumsy with the oven, and I don't think you guys want to see that. So now you get to just look at a cute little sprinkle band-aid instead. Isn't that nice? I was sitting and thinking about how my brain can kind of just go wild with ideas, and then I start projects and then I don't finish them, and then it's a whole thing. And lately I've been creeping up to that limit, and I need to reel it back in, I think. So we are gonna do a 3 marker challenge, because that always seems to give me good confines to work within and make me happy at the same time. I am excited though, because I took the time a while ago to actually make the choosing parts of the 3 marker challenge a little bit easier now that my markers are kind of in a stationary spot. I'm gonna show you what it is. Okie dokie. So this is what I have been working on. I actually put in every single color of marker in here that I have. I have my alcohol markers and my paint markers to go into this generator. I'm really kind of proud of it. So we have this little button here, and we can click that and it'll randomize it. And so I have things grouped into like main colors, skin tones, and underpainting for both our alcohol markers and our paint markers. I just think it's so cool. So I'm gonna click this button 3 times, and the 3rd time that'll be our color palette. All right, 1, 2, 3. And here we are. Okay, let me get those pulled really quick. Boing. B09. Okay. R013. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. PB10. All right. Okay. You know what? I think the randomizer did a pretty... That's a pretty good job, if you ask me. Get out my handy dandy marker paper here, and then we can get to swatching something. A beautiful straight line I've got. Wow, artistry. This will be good for now for our little swatch card, I guess. 3 marker challenge. Nice. Okay, so the first chosen color was B09, which is Tahitian blue. Alrighty, and then R013, which happens to be just tomato. I use Tahitian blue quite a bit, but I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever reached for this one. Oof. Gosh, that's like the 3D colors. And lastly, we have PB10, turquoise green light. Like this is another color that I've used quite a bit. Also, never, ever, ever know how to spell turquoise off the top of my head. I will go ahead and swatch these 2 as well, just in case. You never know. Just call it optional extras. We've got our WG050 for our underpainting color. A little warm gray, and then our allowed skin tone, BR3, which is rose beige. Wonderful. I do want to see how these mix as well. Put little boxes in which we can put our gradients in. Okay, I think the easiest gradient is obviously going to be the blue and the green, you know? I also have a feeling that I'm going to absolutely love it. Yeah, that's my color vibe right there for sure. Beautiful. Yes! So this one, I guess we'll do both of the red options. So tomato into the blue, I think, and then into the green. I mean, we get the gist, right? Like, yeah, it's fine. And as I suspected, just as nasty. These look exactly the same. The in-betweens that it creates. I don't. It's down here. I mean, I want to do all of them. Do red into green into blue. Sure. So at least one side of our gradient will be pretty. It's just this like this harsh in between right here. Maybe I just need to work on it a little bit more. I don't know. I do know that I'm overwhelming this paper. Now, generally by this point, colors have sparked my interest and I've started getting ideas. But what happens when you don't like the colors together? Yay. Okay. We're gonna make it work, but I will say I am expecting the worst, hoping for the best. Oh, you know what is red and green and is still not out of my system? Cherries. Freaking cherries. And I don't know about you, but I think cherries on a blue background would look stinking cute, and so I am going to draw that really fast. You ever just zone out whenever you're drawing and then your eyes finally come back into focus and you go, no. That's what just happened to me. Probably doesn't help that I'm drawing at a downward angle, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, those cherries were a little more elongated than what I would like. Yeah. I'll put my blue down first. Maybe use it for just a little bit of shading. I mean, that's not the best looking shadow, but it'll do because it has to. We quite literally did not have a choice in the matter. Are they cherries or cherry tomatoes? I mean, if I, the creator, don't actually know either, who does? I also said that that red and blue reminded me of 3D glasses. So why not draw a pair of those? I remember the first time I ever went to a movie theater that the 3D glasses that you got were not the cardboard little glasses. They were actually like yellow and hard plastic and like reusable or whatever. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the future. I was gonna leave the rim white, but I mean, if we have 3 colors, we might as well use them all, especially if we're already using 2. And literally the whole point is to integrate the 3 together. But I could do it in like a cool little pattern maybe. So maybe half of it is green and the other half is white. I mean, yeah, I think that's fine. Ooh, we'll make these green too. And then that way, whenever we put, oh, I'm so excited now. Whenever we put the blue and the red on top on each side, you'll be able to see what happens whenever they mix. That's kind of cool. That was just a little happy accident. Does it matter which color goes on which side? Not for us, so. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm really glad that we did that. That's really cool. What else? What else? It is so crazy what the eye and the brain can make out of scribbles. That looks like a nature thing. Don't know if that is inspiring to me or not, but I did put it on the page. I do want to try to push the boundaries a little bit too. If I can get a good skin tone with the red. I just want to see what we can do. I mean, that's getting pretty good, I think. think we could totally use this as a wash. I do like some of these tones that the red made. So now I want to see if we can get a character together because I like these two. I kind of want to do something like color blocky, kind of getting inspired by the 3D glasses. I also like that it's kind of simplified, so we can make it kind of like stylized in our own way, you know? Oh, what if we made like different versions of the 3D glasses? Okay, so like, if this one was more boxy in the overall like body shape and head shape, then they would have like the traditional boxy glasses. And then if this one is like more round shapes, maybe she has round 3D glasses. See what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? I don't know. We'll see. And what shape are you? Triangles, I guess? So what? Wide shoulders? Maybe just like tall and slender. Yeah, whatever. Kind of looks like an alien, but we'll go with it. So her over here, like a boxy mini skirt. I don't even know if the lower half is going to matter, but we're going to do it anyway. Do I want it to be a mini skirt or do I want it to be like pencil skirt? What if we did like a blazer that she has like kind of tucked into the skirt and the sleeves are like rolled up? I mainly want it for the boxy shoulders in general. I started putting her in like a T-length dress, this little round inspired lady, and it has evolved into a romper situation with cute little ruffles on the bottom. I think it just really accentuates her like circleness. It just looks so cozy and just I love it. Now I want to make her shoulders look a little bit softer. Trying to think of round things. I guess I could put their glasses on them too. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Okay, we'll come back to her because I want to do some more with this outfit, but I don't know what yet. I think I just technically want her to be like tall and thin, maybe a little lanky. Oh, you know what? What if we did like one of those handkerchief tops, you know, that you tie behind you and it comes down to a point in the front? And that could be kind of cute. Still feels a little plain, but the hair pulling back with like two barrettes on each side, and you are the first one to get hair. I think it's because she's my least favorite and I was trying to grasp at anything. Oh, her romper, like the pattern, could be different circles overlapping, kind of fading out, coming up to white. Wouldn't that be cute? That would be so cool to see like the different colors interacting together. For her hair, I was just thinking a round bob or something cutesy. Oh, you know what? We could also put this lady in flares. She would kind of look cool in flares, I think. Yeah, she looks better in flares. Let's give this lady some square bangs. And then I think I want the underneath layer to be a lighter color or something. Kind of color blocky itself. I don't know. Let me get some line work on these ladies. Then some color and see what we think about the overall thing. Okay, but how stinking cute is she already? I think I might just be partial to round glasses girlies. I'm actually really excited to fill in those bubbles. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun for some reason. Even as plain as she is, she's so stinking cute. Let's see what we've got going on color-wise. I'm going to start with the skin because, I mean, yeah, you know. My thought is if I start in the darker places like the blush and stuff, then by the time that I need it to be lighter, we'll be good to go. Hopefully my hypothesis is correct. I really want to do these dots, so guess what? I'm gonna. Oh, what if we did one red and one blue main side, you know? And then the ruffles would be the corresponding colors too. I think that would be a very cute idea. I think that's stinking adorable. Go ahead and fill in these glasses because they literally cannot be any other color. Okay, I have done a little futzing around and I have colored in our little ladies, and I have also decided which one I want to do, which I'm sure you could probably guess is the middle one because she's so stinking cute. I went ahead and got our sketch together. Where is it? Here it is. I have not erased all of the sketch lines and things because I want to make sure that I make note of where the circles are down here. So, but I had a really good idea whenever I was drawing her. What if she was looking at a cute little pair of cherries that is being projected, but it is only seen because it's like, what is that? Like it's a type of effect. Anyway, but it's the effect that you get when you are using 3D glasses with the red and the blue or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I thought it would be really cool if we actually did the cherries with that effect. So if you had 3D glasses on, it would look 3D. Isn't that neat? So while our battery was charging, I did some experiments. I looked up some how-tos and tried to figure out exactly how to make that happen a million different times. But I think I have a good idea. I actually have a little cheat sheet here. Basically, wait. Where is the, here it is. Okay, this is the easier version. So if we want something to look like it is being sunken in, we have to put the red line on the left side, like shift it over to the left. And then if we want it to pop out, the red line goes to the right and vice versa for the blue. Using that plan, I think that's what we'll do whenever we get to actually coloring the cherries. Since we have our colors now, I'm gonna go ahead and lighten her up over here and we'll get to coloring. I'm very excited. For the circle part, I think I'm just gonna have to lighten this just a wee bit, but not all the way. Also, I just love how this drawing turned out. I think it turned out so stinking cute. Could I be partial? Absolutely, probably am, but that's okay. I guess we'll just get to doing it. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start with the skin. Do the blushy spots first. And hopefully that lightens up quite a bit. I mean, I guess if not, we'll just put some more blush on and it'll be fine. I almost forgot the stinking ear too. So sorry. Yeah, I think I want the blush to be a bit blushier. Not too shabby. I think she's also gonna have to have red lips because before I put the lenses in, I want to do the majority. And I'm not super sold on like the green parts in the hair. Then I have to figure out green somewhere. Maybe her eyes can be green. Ooh, just talk myself into things. Cute. Yes, that's very cute. Okay, maybe the background can be green. Hey, ahaha, I'm finding ways around things and I like it. I know that in the glasses, red goes on the left. So, and I know that because of research, I had to make my own little makeshift glasses to see if things worked. So if the glasses are going to be red on her left, I want to make the circles down here the red. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and fill in these circles, I guess. Exciting stuff. We need to have red up here so that we can start overlapping them. Technically, her hair is red first as well, so slap that in there before we move on to our blue. Okay, honestly, she's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Blue time. Time for blue. Okay, let's see what happens when we layer it on top. Exactly what we thought. Okay, it's making me very happy. I'm wondering if I should put any more of the overlaps in here. And I'm thinking I'm gonna. Just a few little ones, tiny. Yeah. And then I'm using our green to go over her hair. So see, I'm using green multiple times on her. I think I am gonna do the background green though. Oh my gosh, tell me that is not adorable. Yeah, I'm going for it with the green background. I think I'm gonna try the alcohol trick for our green behind our cherry because I want it to be see-through, but it still needs like a kiss of that color, you know? Just a little smooching. Yeah, like that. We'll just go ahead and do the cherries. I'm just so nervous that I'm gonna mess this up, but you know what? We're just doing it. I don't know if that red being over the green is gonna mess up anything, but I guess we'll find out, huh? We'll leave it like that for now. Let's do the blue. Okay, let me check. let me check with my spectacles. I mean, her romper looks really cool. This, meh, glasses tinting time. Yee! Now the red is gonna, yeah, red's gonna have no issue whatsoever. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Why is that so cute? Oh, I love that. I love it so much. Okay, before I overwork it, go away, go away. Put in some stars. A couple little highlights. Oh yeah, we gotta do the highlights too. Dang. Think we're making a cutesy little girl and not have little speckles of goodness? Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna assign this bad boy and I think we're good to go. Eee! Okie dokie artichokes, here it is, all done. Our full spread of our 3 marker challenge girly, what we thought about whenever we pulled our markers, and also the finished reveal. I absolutely love her. I think she turned out super stinking cute. I love the pose. I wish I knew a little bit more about actually making a 3D effect like this work, but for my first attempt, it's not too shabby. I just have to take my word for it. And now this is the part where I get to tell you who I get to send the 126 ARRTX colored pencil box to, and Misty is the lucky recipient of this little goodie box. So we'll be sending you an email in the next coming days so that we can get this little box of goodies into your grubby little art hands. Congratulations! Yeah, I hope you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we did this whole spread. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And if you doodled along, please post your creations on social media and tag me. You can find me here on Instagram and here on Blue Sky. We also have a community here on YouTube where you can post your art if you would like to. I would love to see it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole bunch. And until I see you next week, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye!